I started smoking when I was 17. That was only because my cousins were doing it. My story starts off February the 11th, and I didn't realise that that day would be the last time I'd have a smoke. And so Robin took me off to the doctors for a stress test in Ballarat in the hospital, and I never came home till the end of March. I was in the hospital and I had all these tests, and I was having a triple bypass, and then by the time it got on for me to come to Melbourne, it came into a quadruple bypass. I ended up coming to the Alfred, and I had the operation on the 15th of February last year, and I don't know too much about like the days that followed after the 15th because I was in so much pain, and of course it was just that while I was lying there with the pain, I was also probably having the withdrawals from the smoking within that. Robin picked me up after the time to come home, and I'd never had a smoke and didn't even feel like one. Just couldn't believe that, you know, I had finished and come home, and I'm 12 months and a few, you know, smoke-free. And I don't even feel like that I need to have one. I can look at people smoking. There's no triggers that will set me off. And I thought, if I tell people, you've got to give up, they're not going to listen to me. And they're not going to certainly think, well, you didn't stop when you were asked. But I think they should. Not everyone needs to have an operation, but they need to really take into account, if they're going to give up smoke, give up for themselves and not for the pressure of someone telling them. I think that's what happened to me. So they kept saying, oh, you should, you know, throwing this at me. And I thought, you know, if you want something, you've got to do it for yourself. There's a lot of help out there for people to quit smoking. You know, look after yourselves and do what's best for yourself. If you think, you know, you might have problems like breathing and you still smoke. I've seen people like that, you know, having problems with their lungs, but they're still there smoking, coughing, and, you know, but they haven't stopped. But maybe it'd be, if they stopped, they'd see what their life could look like.